Hey everyone, Alex is coming at you with another video, and today is going to be our review of the Ultraman Orb movie. Today we're going to be featuring guests such as Cydrixar, ADF Stuff, and Masura for
Hi.
Denwa. Oh look, there's ADF Stuff right there.
Hi, Monsieur Fredegar here.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting movie. I think it's better than X movie in my opinion because God, this movie is so amazing. I really love this movie. I don't know what to express. I don't know express in words, but I think it's a really good movie.
Most of the film is just fighting or running away from the aliens. Is kind of weird, but I'd rather have that than just a bunch of filler. Like was Zero's cameo at the beginning and the end because it really didn't need to be there. It didn't advance the plot in any way. It was just there so that to make all the little kids happy. Can't have a movie without Zero.
So the one of the things I like in this movie is I really like to see Daiichi again in this movie. I really like to see Daiichi, and I really like to see X Divisor. That I think it's really funny. SSP talking with X, and so the other thing I don't expect it's Juggler. I don't know. He's transforming it into his dual fusion up, which the pendant and with Zeton and pendant to make the pendant just like Guy. But I not expect he was to do this like Guy did. It's but I still love it. It's really cool to see Juggler doing this. So so guys, you think is the movie was great or better than the next movie?
In my opinion, the movie was much better than the X movie. Uh, there was better advances in terms of the character development, in terms of the fight that went on. I thought the fight in the X movie seemed to drag, even though the fight in this movie is about the same length. It didn't seem to drag as much, which I found quite interesting and was a nice change of pace. Probably going to be my new favourite alien because I don't know why he's just parody of all the seven aliens that were around at the time.
I can't really say whether I thought it was better than the X movie because I haven't actually seen that, but I thought it was good. I wouldn't say it's great. Again, the needless zero cameos really threw me off. But
In my opinion, oh so sorry. Dude.
I mean, I like Daiichi, but honestly, I think it would have been interesting to see one of the something search people become his X's host instead. I did like how X, Ginga and Victory kind of came into the story because Ginga and Victory had already been turned into diamonds by the villain, so she was keeping them in her base or whatever it is. And X had been sucked into a black hole, I think, so that he could be turned into a diamond as well. I don't know, I haven't seen it with subs. But like how Seven just kind of appeared out of nowhere in the last 20 minutes. This is how you honour his 50th anniversary.
All the rest of the year hasn't exactly been a good pain towards him, has it really?
Oh, I forgot to say I do not expect in this movie I do not expect X is gonna be Patricia again. It's like what happened in X Ultraman X series episode 7. X is gonna be Patricia. So I never expected X will Patricia again. That's kind of really weird. But I think very interesting X Patricia. I think it's really interesting. I might say this right, this Patricia or Frozen.
Yeah, he was petrified.
Sorry, I'm not American. I'm Brazilian. My English is not so good. Oh, the only thing I think is weird. This movie, I like Daichi appearing in this movie, but in my opinion, the performance of Daichi in this movie is really too fast. He's almost don't say anything so important. It's I don't know. It's good but not so good. I don't know, but I still like to see Daichi again. It's really fun. And X too, but X is gonna be more important than Daichi in Ormo because yeah, I don't know, I don't know what to say. So so say something here, Aiden.
Another thing I liked was how Orb got the, I forgot what it's called, I think lightning,
Ultraman.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or Trinity.
Yeah, that. I liked how he got that form, how Ginga and Victory and X kind of like gave the last of their light energy to him. It Glitter Tiger, where all the humans gave all of their light energy to revive him. I also liked how they paired Alien Hippolyta with Alien Tempera because I think their new designs, at least, their old designs look crappy to me. They paired them because I just find them very similar because they both took six ultras to defeat them, and mine looks kind of similar. I don't know. I just find them really similar, so I thought they were a good pair.
The only thing I hate in this movie is that role of Hurricane Slash. Man, this is so stupid. Hurricane Slash is the one of the most strongest. This the most strongest fusions of Orb, and Hurricane Slash loses so easily to that guy. I forgot the name of the alien. What is this name?
Sadek.
Yeah, he lose Hurricane Slash loses too so fast. I do not like. So Alex, so say something here.
In my opinion, the Ultraman Orb movie was a really great movie. I did notice a lot of problems with it while watching it, which I will eventually upload my full reaction to it in multiple parts so that it doesn't get blocked. But my point is that I feel like there was a lot of flaws with it, whereas the movie tried to overshadow a lot of its flaws with a lot of the nostalgia that it provided for me. And I drew a lot of parallels to this Orb movie to some of the things that other movies such as the Ginga S and as ADF Stuff stated, Ultraman Tiga's movie. So I just feel like there was a lot of similarities between this movie and other movies, but that's just me.
It was still the anniversary series, so they'd probably still want to pay tribute to some of those older movies from this. A few other points to bring up about this film. I liked the inclusion of, well, at least partially Bolton showed up. I want Bolton to come back properly, but even though just his powers were used in this film, it was still a welcome addition. We haven't had him in a while.
Yeah, actually, that is true. Alien Bolton is supposed to be like the arch enemy of.
No, not Bolton. Not Bolton. Bolton, the big rock, fourth dimension rock from outer space.
Passport to Infinity.
Oh, well.
Mulno, the evil witch lady, turns things to stone. The Dark Ring and Bolton's card to just protect the base and send Guy into the fourth dimension.
I so think that part of Ultra 7 using his ice slugger to cut the beam of that robot. I forgot. Oh man, I forgot the name of all enemies. But I think that part of Ultra 7 used the ice slugger to cut the being of that robot. I forgot this name. This one was amazing. I never expected Ultra Seven use ice slugger. Ice slugger. The Ultra Seven was still able to do this. It's really amazing to see that. I think the zero ice sluggers. I think zero ice sluggers never will be able to do that. What Seven did.
My other point is going back to what ADF said earlier about Zero and how Zero is being milked again for this film. In this film was to be a huge plot device. Say to Orb, here, Ginga, Victor, and X are in trouble, go help. Of course, I can't do it because I'm busy filming my own series.
Zero is never supposed to be in this. He's never supposed to be in that movie because he's gonna reappear in Ultraflight Orb. So it's not making any sense for he appear in horror movie because he appeared also in the beginning of movie. Also after this he's not appeared. He's go away. But he in the final of movie at the end of credits his appears for Cow Guy for I don't know, but in if I don't know what to say. I give up. I don't know what to say.
I think we should properly talk about the and how it completely messes with the continuity of the series, the Orb timeline.
But in the end of movie, Orb used Emilion Slugger in the end of movie. Anyone see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's really cool.
That Orb transforms into a Miriam Slugger at the end of the film, like the post credits scene, completely messes with the continuity of the Orb timeline. Because as far as we're concerned, the film, Orb is meant to transform and go after Disastro, who appeared at the end of the X movie, and still hasn't been seen yet. I was hoping he'd appear in this movie, but never mind. To save him. But after that point, that's when Ultra Fight Orb's meant to happen. But of course,
it seems we have another series for Orb that is Ultra Fight Orb.
In Ultra Fight Orb, that was the first time he got a Miriam Slugger form after he'd spent a decade training with 7 and 0 in Zero's Shining Fields dimension. Completely messes with the timeline and the logic of how he managed to
but I don't understand. Oh, sorry, but I don't understand why Orb used Emilion Slugger of end of movie if guy don't have the Ultra Seven's card. I don't understand that.
I honestly just really hated that post-credit scene. It was just like, oh hey, it's Zero again, our favourite cash cow. Yeah, here's this. Here, look at this. This is another figure you can buy. Give us that. Give us your money, you cows.
It's also very apparent that that end scene was put on to act as a little promotion for Ultra Fight Orb.
Yeah.
The movie had come out in November, and Ultra Fight Orb was going to come out in about March time at that point. It was obvious about that, but if it doesn't make sense to the timeline you're going for, then you might as well have just waited it out, which is how Kamen Rider Ghost appeared in the Drive movie, when he had a form there that didn't make sense to when he was meant to have travelled that point, but that's just me being a talking nerd. I liked the little joke made when Seven's theme started playing, when he transformed.
Oh yeah.
All the characters were seven.
Yeah.
In time,
I thought that was very funny.
that Alien Guts was the first person to say 7, because of course he'd recognise it.
Hey guys, I really like to see his grunt 7 is grunt, the original grunts of Ultra 7 again. That's really cool. I think in our movie Ultra 7 is gonna use that grunt, that stupid grunt he used in Ultra Fight Orb. Man, that grunt is really stupid. When Ultra 7 uses his grunts, it's like really old man. I don't like his grunts. Ultra 7 used his these grunts since for Ultraman maybe series. So after this, he used in Ultra Galaxy movie. He used in I forgot. He used in Ultra Galaxy movie. He used in an Orb movie. And no Orb movie. He used in Ultra Fight Orb. I really just like his grunts. This is so stupid. I prefer the original grunts.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to Koji or anything, but he's getting a bit old. I mean, he can't exactly act as he did. He was all fresh and young and was really cool, and he could do the grunts properly. Now he just sounds like an old man. Ultra's age a lot slower than we do. Then it doesn't exactly make sense why he should.
Like it's dear, 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 dear. Man, this is really stupid. He's like an old man. I really hate these grunts. I prefer the original grunts.
And then when I see the movie, it's like they just threw him in there to say, "Oh yeah, remember this guy? This is 50th anniversary. Isn't that cool?"
Happy birthday, Seven. What do you get for your birthday presents? Oh, you get half a fusion with Orb, his son, and all the amazing things he's done. And you get a cameo in 2 different things focused around Orb.
It's just so disrespectful.
Considering 7 is objectively the best Ultra series to date,
Yeah.
It just doesn't make
But
sense
at least
why they would. I'd like to have done.
bad as Ultraman's 50th anniversary, where he didn't even appear in anything at all.
Cameo at the end of one film, so I can't really complain. But this is 7, for God's sake. Everyone loves 7. Let's do more than the original.
Hey Alex, say something. You're so quiet. Where's it from?
Real quick, I just wanted to say that I don't really mind Ultra 7's grunts, because when you hear Koji do the grunts, it sounds like Ultra 7 is aged, and that he really has existed for 50 years, so I don't personally mind that, he's like, yeah! Like, he sounds really old, but at the same time, I don't really mind it. I guess I never really paid much attention to that, because I just thought it was really neat that he was still doing the grunts, in my opinion at least. And, yeah, you guys are complaining about Ultra 7's appearance in the movie, but I really compared it to Ultraman's appearance. However, if I were to compare Ultraman and Ultra 7's appearances in a very objective manner, I would say that Ultraman's appearance in the X movie had more to do with the plot. I'm not going to spoil it because ADF stuff hasn't seen the X movie, but if you watch the X movie, Ultraman is more of a follow-through character. He doesn't appear physically until very close to the end, but he's more involved in the storyline than, say, for example, 7 was. Because 7 literally just walks up to the scene. I don't even know how he's supposed to be established in this universe, because he doesn't actually exist there. So it brings up the question, is this an alternate version of Ultra 7, like the Superior Ultra Brothers movie did? Or is this in fact the real Demoroboshi Ultra 7? And the thing is, Zero exists in the Orb universe, but that's only because he used a portal in his ultimate mode to get there. Ultra 7 didn't use any sort of portal to get to Orb's universe. So I felt like that was a really major inconsistency in terms of 7 appearing.
Yeah, Alex, you give a good point. Why Ultra 7 appear in Orb movies? No, I mean, why he appear in Orb universe? Because Ultra 7 is not from Orb universe. He's from Showa universe. I really don't understand why Ultra 7 came from. You wanted to explain that to us?
Yeah, I actually didn't even notice that until now. That is weird. Sorry. What are you going to say, Alex?
The only thing I can really explain it with is that Ultra 7 inherently has some sort of teleportation ability, or he uses a portal just like Zero. I mean, to be honest, I'm not even trying to explain it myself, because the entire time, from what I can tell about Ultraman Zero, he seemed to be completely unaware of the fact that Ultra 7 was even present in Orb's universe or even in the battle. I'm not sure, I can't really understand Japanese, of course, but in all of Zero's dialogue, I never heard him mention Seven's or his existence in this entire movie, so I'm not even sure if Zero was even aware of him.
Maybe it could be like telekinesis in Leo, where he used it to stop a monster for a minute or two. But it took so much off of his lifetime. Maybe it's like that, but he uses it to teleport to a different universe instead. I don't know. It's never explained, or at least I don't think so anyway.
He's like in X movie because Ultraman Tiga appeared in X movie, but I think Ultraman Tiga is not from the same universe of Ultraman X. So it's like the same thing because Ultraman Tiga is not from the same universe from Ultraman X, and Ultra 7 is not from the same universe from that. I think that's really hard to explain.
Alex, do you want to say what you think of the movie itself? Because me and Zedrixor and Masura all said what we thought of the movie, whether we thought it was good or you want to share what you think.
Alright, so real quick, I just wanted to say some things about it. I honestly drew a lot of parallels to other movies. I think the movie that really reminded me of this one was the Ginga S movie. First of all, the Ginga S movie, in my opinion, was really similar in the fact that the villains, to me, were very similar. First of all, let's just look at this real quick. First of all, Molnau is very similar to Elena in the sense that in the Ginga S movie, Arena, I don't know, I've heard the name go both ways, but Elena captured Ultras and hid them in mirrors, similar to how Molnau would capture Ultras and encase them in some form of either silver or glass. Second of all, both female characters are guarded by a giant sentient monster, with Elena being guarded by a Telger and Molnau being guarded by Alien Gapia or Sadith. Both characters...
That is actually a very good point. I didn't notice that until now.
Yeah, you give a good point, Alex, because in Ginga X movie, that girl, I forgot his name, he I don't know, I don't know what to say.
Well, they are direct. Both movies are
actually, in terms of appearance, it kind of reminds me of the main villain from Z-Ranger. I just thought I'd put that out there. Sorry, what were you going to say, Drixor?
Both films, Ginga S and this movie, in fact the X movie as well, were all directed by the same person. So, if the same director of Kyoryuja is bringing stuff over from that into G's...
Ultraman appeared in X movie and Ultra 7 appeared in X movie. I think, how about Ultraman Jack? He's gonna be his 50th anniversary. So I think, do you guys think Ultraman Jack gonna appear in summer movie of Future Ultraman?
In my opinion, Jack and the Return of Ultraman were only made to pay respect to the unfortunate passing of Eiji Tsuburaya. So I think they would bring him back for his 50th, purely because out of respect for the company founder and creator of the series.
So guys, do you guys wanted to say more things about our movie?
I didn't really like those 4 aliens that kind of chased Guy and the something search patrol, whatever they're called.
Something such people.
But I didn't really like them. I don't know. I thought they looked. Much rather would have seen some 7 aliens return instead, other than Alien Guts, who is like the most generic one ever and has appeared like 100 times in recent Ultraman. I much rather would have seen like Alien Bell or Alien Hook or Alien Icarus or something like that.
After the suit for Alien Hook and Alien Icarus, I'm a bit of a bad excuse. I mean, all these 7 aliens that they have the suits for and they don't use. I mean, the Hook suits, they brought that back, and that says, like in the 90s or something, I believe, that, oh, we can't bring Hook back, it's too hard. They brought him back, which I think is a bit of a bad excuse.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it should be easy to bring them back, because in the because for Ultra 7 they had really low budget, as they did for the original Ultraman, and the budgets just got lower and lower throughout the 70s, and yet they still managed to pull all these off, and they've got really high budgets and are making more and more money with each series, so they can't give us that bullshit.
Yeah, too true. But you may not like me for this, but the 4 human-sized aliens that appeared in the old movie, them coming back at all. I mean, the Cicada woman, yeah, with X, but whatever, that's only the 3rd time she showed up. Alien Serpent, though, I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, changed Alien Serpent into Hooknath from 7X and here as well. And there's also the Requiem Man from Neo Ultra Q, like one of the later episodes of Neo Ultra Q. All for bringing Ultra Q Kaiju and Kaijin into newer series. And there's the Garmes person and Alien Kukurach, which is obviously an Akakurunia head which was a space beast from Nexus. So I technically call it a subspecies of that. And there's just Galkimus from 7X, but smaller, which I'm more than happy with as well. It's all these obscure aliens that they haven't seen at all, so I'm just glad that they're used at least one more time. But I can see your point, and again, some 7 aliens would be more useful.
Also, another thing.
I talk now, please.
Okay.
Hey guys, remember when X talk with Guy and Naomi? He say in remember the X movie? X say his go away and he left the Earth, and after this he's back. He coming back for Daiichi, and he say he one of the monsters called, I think, Disastro was gonna be, he say the monster was Disastro want to attack Earth. So when he talked about these monsters, when he talked about Guy and Naomi, and he say he and Daiichi unite, so he's gonna be attacked to monster disaster. But I think it's not gonna make sense, because why X should be, I don't know, because then the same year of the Ultraman X movie, after this will come Ultraman Orb series. So X is not destroyed that monsters yet in the Time Orb series. I really don't understand that, because I don't know. So anyone give a point about that?
Okay, so what I wanted to say, it's in relation to the Disastro. It's another comparison to the X movie. Just real quick, Masura, but did anyone notice that when Ultraman X is sucked into Bolton's 4th dimension and Daiichi is floating in space, that it's the same footage of Daiichi just plastered on from the X movie when Zygote destroyed Ultraman X and you saw Daiichi falling down to the ground? It was the same footage. I could do a side-by-side comparison.
They've got to save all that money.
Yeah, yeah, you give a good point. The same, yeah, yeah, the same. When Ultramax was defeated by the monster, I forgot this name in X movie. It was the same thing when X was superior of Daiichi in our movie. So I think it's really the same thing. So guys, do you like to see Orb fight together with X in our movie?
Yeah, I thought it was nice to see them both. Actually, sorry to go off topic again, but something I noticed about X is that throughout his series and this movie, he's like he's gone through lots of like suffering and stuff. Like he was trapped as electronic data throughout the series, and now he is again in the movie. He got sucked into a black hole. He got sucked into Ben Starr's gorge. He got petrified twice. That's pretty much it.
I really like to see guys with Daichi. It's really cool, and Orb follow with X. I think it's so much better than Orb and X than Orb and Zero. That's really stupid. Orb and Zero, because Orb and X we have two ultras for a new generation, and Zero is I think Zero is between Heisei series and his Neo Heisei. That's I think Zero is not gonna be so much good with Orb. I think I think it's better. I think it's better than X and Orb. Anyone agree with that?
Probably. I mean, it's really up to preference. But speaking of X and Orb, I really felt disappointed that they didn't play the DA Ice or whatever the name of the band is, the 2 as 1 song, because this is just I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent right here, but spoiler alert, the credits play the 2 as 1 song, and although I kind of liked it, I feel like it was a bit disrespectful as well, because when I watch the Ginga S movie, or the Tiga movie, or the Mebius movies, they always play the official Ultraman theme song at the end of the credits. The X movie played the X theme song, Unite, I believe. Ginga S played the Ginga theme song, and the Victory song, and the Tiga movie, of course, played Take Me Higher. But when I look at the Orb movie, they don't even play the actual Orb song. And I feel like the 2 as 1 song could have fit really well with either Ultraman Orb's transformation with Daiichi or the Trinity fusion. I just feel like Ultraman Orb's theme song playing in Trinity's fusion just felt a bit out of place. But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alex, because should be used the same this Orb song, which like on Ultraman X use Unite, use or the end song of Ultraman X series, and Ultraman Ginga X in Ginga X movie use the Ginga X. I don't know what I don't know Tamer song, but I agree with you. It's really stupid. Should be used the ending song of Orb.
I think the reason they did it was just to copy off Toei even more than they already have, uh, by adding the exclusive amazing song at the end of the credits, as there have been in Toei films recently.
I like pancakes. I like pancakes.
But the only thing one of the things I was disappointed in this movie, I know this is a very weird topic, but the only thing I was disappointed in, how about Gayomi, I mean Gaia Naomi, because Gaia Naomi don't have a really I I really shining about in our movie, but in our series we have some love or romantic. I don't know how to speak in English, but I don't know why.
Okay, Kaiju Kobe said.
That's really stupid. Oh,
Ew.
anyone agree with that?
I joined in mid-sentence. I have no idea what's going on.
We're reviewing the Ultraman Orb movie, so
Oh, cool.
give your thoughts.
Gapia is my favorite alien now.
See, that kind of skull-looking one.
The new one.
I liked him as well.
Actually, Guppy is the race of the aliens. Sadith is the name of the alien.
Yeah.
I liked how his mouth actually moved. We've not actually seen that before.
What about Alien Magma?
He doesn't really count because that was just a guy.
His face was just painted.
Oh yeah, apparently he talks now. That's stupid.
What about Bolton? His like little proboscis moves around whenever he talks.
Shut up, Gobi, you're making me look stupid.
But I think Orb movie is better than X movie, than Ginga X movie, because Orb movie has a really great story in my opinion. Orb and X together is like I see maybe it's a Max. That's really strange in my opinion, but I really like to see this.
Kobe, what do you think of the main villain?
Which one? You mean Sadeth or that one lady?
Yeah, the woman.
I thought it was just a lazy idea, to be honest. She just wanted pretty things.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like her. I think they should have just had the 7 alien as the main villain.
I feel like they should have had Sadeth as the main villain and not just a secondary one.
How do you like Alien Hipporito and Alien Tempera returning?
I feel like they're really brought down strength-wise. Especially Tempera.
Their designs are improved because I thought they looked really bad in their original appearances. But maybe that's just me.
I don't mean the design, I meant like power-wise. I did like the designs.
I don't know how I'm not noticing these very obvious things until other people are bringing them up. But yeah, they were pretty weak in this.
So Kaiju Kobe, what's his opinion about Orb movie?
What I thought of the Orb movie, I thought it was good, but not as good as the X movie. Much better than the Ginga S movie, but not as good as the X movie. But that's just me.
I really love X movie, but I think Orb movie is better because I don't know. It's the story is for me is more better because I don't know. In X movie, the things happen too so fast. I like X movie, but not like I don't know what to say in words, but I think Orb movie is better.
Wait, Kobe, what were you saying before?
Oh yeah. My favorite part of the Orb movie was either when they kind of like said Seven's theme when he appeared, or when Gapia got cut in half, and how enthusiastic he was about it.
Gapia is my new favorite alien.
Actually, while we're on the topic of that, I really want to see more monsters and aliens getting cut in half and beheaded.
Kind of like how Gapia did by 7.
Kind of like trying to remember it's 7's 50th or something.
Kobe, Zero's appearance, because I think any of us really liked it.
It was unneeded.
It was just a big plot point.
Hey Kaiju Kobe, are you tired of Zero?
What?
Asked if you are tired of Zero, because he has been appearing a lot recently.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he's more of a side hero in Jeed. Though I wish they would have went with somebody else. I appreciate that they're not focusing on him.
Just really hated the beginning and the ending, or the post-credit scene, rather, to this movie.
Just casually dying now, are we?
Yep.
Hey, do you think you'd give us one of your signature coughs for this video?
No! I
People gone dead. And ADS stuff was never heard from again.
Oh, he's dead. I call his Ghidorah.
Rip in peace.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty.
What did you think of Bolton's little cameo when he was used to send Guy to Gapia?
I think that was pretty cool. I was excited because I thought he was going to be in the movie, but then I was disappointed to find out that he was just a card.
I'm yearning for Bolton to come back properly again, but hey ho, what can you do? I don't work at Subaraya, I don't know what they think.
I did like that they brought Alien Serpent and Requiem Man back. Especially Requiem Man, because I feel like Ultra Cute Dark Fantasy was really, like, silly. I don't know how to say it, like,
Well,
not unheard of, like, basically.
to be honest, what else? Could you think of anything else that they would have fisted in at all? So they had to come into something, I guess.
Hi, Kobe.
Yeah? Yeah?
What did you think about Ultraman X in the movie?
I'm glad that he was there, because he's one of my favorite Ultras.
Yeah, same. X is one of my favorite Ultras too. It's actually my second new Heisei Ultra, because Orbit is my first.
I do wish that they would have let him use more cyber armor. Like Ella King. Or Benstar would have been really cool to see again.
But what can you do really? It's all about time control.
Yeah.
Hey, Kajukobi, do you dislike Hurricane Slash?
Yeah, I do dislike Hurricane Slash.
So you've just triggered Masura.
I have my reasons though.
Hey, Kajukobi.
What?
Earlier, Masura was complaining about how not appreciated and used well Hurricane Slash was in the film.
I dislike Hurricane Slash. I like
Ugliest
Hurricane Slash. It's my favorite. But in our movie, Hurricane Slash is too. Hurricane Slash looks too fast.
I'm actually glad that Burmite got more screen time, even if it was just a little bit, because that's my favorite fusion.
I really like to see Juggler's Juggler Zeton-san, Pando-san. It's actually funny. Or Juggler's do the same thing like Guy, but he do a fusion. Alex, leave this video because we don't have nothing to say anymore here.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to leave a comment, a like, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you.
Okay, by the way, Alex, please.
Guys.
Please, Alex, cut this out. I'm dead, okay?